Hey guys, Nate Rudine here with Critical Calcio with another special guest. Let's keep this theme going. This is Yoshi. Yoshi is available for adoption at the Santa Barbara County Shelter. I am just walking him. Anyways, let's talk about U.S. men's national team transfers and rumors. I know it's a bit different than Calcio and Serie A, but it's my podcast and I can do whatever the fuck I want. So let's link the two together first. One, men's national team player, transfers have gone through. Timothy Weah going to Juventus. Interesting move. He can play in attack. He can play in defense. He's kind of a wing back now, even though he doesn't typically play like that on the men's national team. Might be a good move for him. Only time will tell. It's certainly an interesting move, and it's certainly just in terms of like overall stature in your club, it's certainly a step up. Really just depends on if he gets playing time. I feel like if he gets playing time, he'll do quite well under Max Allegri and that style. So let's see. Secondary move, which has already gone through, Ricardo Pepi, which is great. He needed to get out of Germany. Did quite well in Holland on loan with a bottom feeder side, scored 12 goals, I believe, and earned himself a move to PSV, which is a great club as a youngster. What is not great, however, is that Luke de Jong is his competition, and he will not start over Luke de Jong at first. I think the coach of PSV literally just said that Luke de Jong is the best header in all of the Netherlands. So I think it's fairly safe to assume that Ricardo Pepi will at least start as the backup. That being said, PSV are very much a team where they are looking to develop talents and sell them for significantly more than they paid for them. So he will play. I don't know where PSV finished last year. I believe Feyenoord won the league, so they didn't win. They didn't finish in first. But I would assume he is playing in Europe, or the club is playing in Europe, so he'll get some experience there. I don't see this as a fantastic killer move because he's not the starter, but he could do a lot worse than this move. So to be determined. This move really just depends on his playing time. Other moves that are going down, Brendan Aronson moving from Leeds United to Union Berlin, which on the surface seems like a great move. You know, you're going from the championship in England to a side that's playing in the Champions League. However, just in terms of pure playing style, on the surface, this looks like a terrible move. Obviously, I hope it's not. But Union Berlin is very much a sit back and absorb pressure, get the ball, and explode on the counterattack. And they're very good at that. Brendan Aronson is kind of a high press type of player. So, you know, I guess on one hand, you hope that, hey, this adds some versatility to his game. You know, he learns another style of play and exceeds there. But for a guy so young, you know, he needs to be playing, and you hope he can catch on to the style of play quick and he starts, you know, because he's a young guy, definitely struggled in England. So in theory, moving to Germany is a wise choice. I'm a big fan of our guys, you know, going to Germany. I think not everyone matches the EPL style of play, and that's okay. That doesn't mean you're not a good player. You can still be a baller and not play well in the EPL. But I feel like he should have at least found a team that matched his playing style, but whatever. We shall see. So those are big three. Christian Pulisic, obviously the big one. I've spoken on this in the past. He's going to AC Milan. Potentially a really good move. He will play either central attacking midfield or right wing. He will not play left wing. That's where Rafael Leao plays. But the quality of this move really depends on him and his ability to stay healthy. With a guy like Olivier Giroud up top, you got Rafael Leao on the left. There's Charles de Ketelaere as the central attacking midfielder for competition, but he played horrible last year. So that center attacking midfield is kind of for the taking right now, as well as right wing. Milan is, it's not that they're not deep at right wing. They have Alexis Salmakers and Junior Macias, but they are not good at the right wing. So he could really slot in either of those positions. A lot of opportunity for him to do quite well. I believe that's a really good move. Kind of saying the same as Brendan Aronson, you know. Christian Pulisic, well, no, not the same, because Pulisic did really well in England for a period of time, and then injuries definitely derailed that, and then who knows, maybe it was politics and Chelsea. There's all these articles coming out saying he wouldn't be their poster boy, Captain America. Maybe there's truth in that, maybe there's not, who knows. But we'll see, you know. I hope for the best for Christian. Other rumors. So those are confirmed. Those are happening. Rumors. Weston McKennie this is not a rumor. Weston McKennie will leave Juventus. Juventus confirmed they do not see him or Leonardo Bonucci in their squad. So he will look for a move. The rumors that I've seen Weston McKennie to Borussia Dortmund. I think that would be great for him. He, obviously made his name at Schalke. So does well in the German league under that style of play. Borussia Dortmund's a great club. There's great players there. Typically, players use it as a springboard to other clubs, but it doesn't need to do that. They're constantly fighting for the league. They're in the Champions League regularly. Can have a very good career there. Not saying he will stay there. I'm just saying that there's multiple ways you could look at going to Borussia Dortmund, and I think to me, either way is a positive. So, potential rumor with Wes. Another rumor, Balogun, our new boy, number 9. Arsenal wants to sell him. Rumored at 40 mil, which probably a bit too much after one solid season, although he did quite well. But that being said, the transfer market is fucking bonkers right now. So 40 mil for a player who's gonna, scored close to 20 goals is kind of the baseline. You see Jonathan David's a stud, but he's going for like 60. He's going to go for like 60, 70 mil. Anyone better than that, Victor Osimhen is going to go for like 100 mil. So if you're kind of looking for a young striker to lead your line for the future, Balogun is kind of your cheapest bet. Well, obviously there's cheaper ones, but not who, scored 20 plus goals in a Power 5 league. Although France is not considered that right now. They were last year, though, when he did this. So, clubs interested. A lot of talk about AC Milan joining his boy Christian Pulisic over there. Who knows if that's a actual real rumor? It could be, there's new American owners in Milan and just, journalists write bullshit. Could be that. Also, Milan had Olivier Giroud, who's 36, leading their line last year. He played way more than a 36-year-old should have. They have Origi, who was shit last year. So they need a young striker to come in and to learn under a world champion, Olivier Giroud. So, in theory, not a bad move. What does seem unlikely is Milan spending 40 mil on really anyone. Not just Milan, any Italian club. They're more of an option loan with an option to buy. style club. So we'll see. That may be like towards the end of the window type thing. Other than that, haven't heard many rumors for our boys. I think I spoke about Brendan Vasquez. There's rumors of Borussia Mönchengladbach interest in him, which would make sense because they just lost Marcus Thuram. We shall see. That's interesting. Brendan Vasquez is 24, so could be time for a move to Europe and Germany. I would like to see him in Germany. Yo, someone's talking to me. Nate, out.